Hello everyone, welcome on in. So it's day 2 of the new world beta, and I've been using this Ice Gauntlet Rapier combo still, and I've gotta say, this is a fantastic combo for PvP. I don't think there's a PvP situation in which this combo is bad. You just have excellent control with this ability to slow down, immobilize, and just prevent people from entering certain areas. And then you pair it with the speed of the Rapier, and you just have an all-around amazing PvP build. I gotta say, I've been having a lot of fun playing this, and I got a pretty good fight today, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So as you can see, there's a lot of green players up there, then they're ganging on some poor purple player, and I'm in the yellow faction, so I'm by myself over here. The corruption guy's chasing me too, and I'm just trying to get a little bit of cover because they do have someone shooting arrows at me, and I just retreat back a little bit, hopefully pulling him away from the rest of the group. And now we get to kind of fight against him. He goes for his Rapier gap close. I throw down the Immobilize, and he's going to kite around it. Now, it's not even that bad that he didn't get hit by the Immobilize. Just the fact that we can control that area and prevent him from walking through it, kind of giving us the ability to prevent him from entering melee distance. And the other guys start ganging up on me pretty hard here. There's a lot of them, and they all have good range projectiles, so I got to be really careful. The bushes, however, are going to be an excellent help in this kind of a situation because they can't see my PvP tag over my head when I go behind the bush, so I can kind of use it to just LOS a few of these ranged attackers, and I just pop out of the pylon and throw down the big AoE circle just to kind of control the zone a little bit, and they've just got a lot of projectiles, and I'm pretty surrounded, so I'm just doing my best to change directions a lot. Finally find myself with not all of them around me, and just a moment of respite as that purple player comes in on the left side there, and they get distracted. Half of them split off to attack him, so now I've just got the 2 of them on me. We get a great combo on the Warhammer player there, but he hits us with the knockback at the end of the combo. So I just go for a couple rolls here, throw down the AoE circle, and notice how they just split right away. That's perfect. We don't want them to be piled up like that. And then I throw down the next one, and we do get the speed boost when we throw down the immobilized field. A nice dodge on that combo. We go for a few pokes there with the Rapier, but a little bit too aggressive. I don't think that was the smartest move because the enemy players really put us in a bad position there. And I throw down the AoE circle on top of this player. He takes a bit of damage from it. Throw down the Immobilize and go for a heavy attack. We get hit pretty bad. I roll out of it, go for the Gap Closer Flesh into a few light attacks and the Evade combo chain. And we managed to kill 2 players with that trap. So much damage on that combo. We get a lot of backstab on them too. And then another awesome flesh behind this player as he throws the spear at us. And that's all thanks to that lowered cooldown because we did get a kill with the first flesh that we threw there. And we managed to bring that player down with the light attack poke at the end of the combo. And now we have 1 enemy player left. A good job kind of strafing his arrows there. And I hit him with some pretty lucky crits on the heavy attacks. And he ends up going down. This other player here and the purple player there just chilling and watching. Moving on to the next fight, I find 3 purple players hanging out at the main quest zone area here. This is a really popular spot in the game right now. So there's a lot of players that come by here, and I've just been kind of hanging out here looking for as many fights as I could. We get a fantastic trap with the Immobilize, throw the big AoE dome down, and then we get the Flesh Rapier combo on that Axe player, and we managed to bring him down. Tons of damage in there, and I just quickly pop into the pylon just to regain the mana there. And we get back around the side of the building, regen a bit of health, and these 2 come around this side. I throw down the immobilized field. The player that gets stuck in it actually uses his Gap Closer to get out of it, but we right away just jump on the player in the back. She's in her flamethrower, and we put a ton of damage into her with our flesh combo. And unfortunately, we take a little bit too much damage ourselves, and we're forced to back out. And we go for a loop around the building again, and one of our friendly players had killed one of the purple players there. He got jumped, I think, and we just chased down this last purple player. Unfortunately for her, in these 4 days of beta, I am only PvPing. I have no interest in anything else, so yeah, we're gonna chase her down and make sure that we get the kill on her. She does a good job trying to get away here, just lots of rolls, but we eventually just wear her down and connect with the last projectile there. Now for this next clip, let's talk about bushes. Really, really OP. You can just hide in them, and it hides your PvP symbol so people can't see you. So I decided I would just hide in bushes and jump players that ran by. And the first person I ran into was a little bit higher level player with a musket. Unfortunately, he was pretty far away from the bush I was hiding in, so he actually manages to get a shot off on us before we engage with him. But there we go for the gap closer, completely miss it, throw down the immobilize with the frost, and a big AoE field on top of him. We get a bit of damage into him, but he uses his flesh in order to escape. Really good call there. And he gets back behind a bit of terrain, pulls out his gun again, and starts popping shots at us. He sees us getting close, quickly switches back to his rapier. He tries to kite a little bit away here, but we are in light armor, so we can definitely move faster than him. I think he's got the medium armor hop there, and he tries to go for an engagement with us again. I throw down the immobilized field into the frost, and we get good damage on him. And then right away the flesh into the backstab, and he's stuck and he cannot roll out of that, so we managed to land all of that and get a good kill on him. Now this next fight here, we actually managed to get a good jump on these players, backstabbing the healer right away, but they quickly go for offensive pressure on us. I do like these bushes though. It's going to make it hard for the healer to hit us with his projectiles, so we can kind of just zone out and fight this other player by ourselves. But now the healers come through the bush, and we're not looking at a lot of good terrain to hide behind here. So I just try to quickly throw down the immobilize into the frost field to see if we can trap the melee fighter there. He doesn't run inside of it though. Not really well placed on my part, so I just go into the pylon, regen a bit of mana, and then we're going to pop outside and head back towards the trees and the bushes and see if we can get a little bit of a kite game going on. This healer's life staff is taking pretty big chunks out of me, so we definitely have to be careful of that. Get a good flesh into the backstab, and we just roll away right away. Nice quick little combo on that player, and then we trap the healer inside of the immobilize and the big AoE frost field, so we get a bit of damage into him. And now this player here, we actually have hit some good hits with our heavy attack on the frost gauntlet, and we've worn him down quite a bit. He's very low hit points. Switch to my rapier right away, go for the flesh, and we managed to kill him with the gap close there. Nice stuff, finishing him off with the light attack poke. And now we're left to fight just this enemy healer. And man, I'll say this, the life staff is tough to fight. It's got powerful attacks, they can heal themselves quite a lot with it, so oftentimes if you just try to go for any kind of a mutual exchange, the opponent will end up wearing you down a little bit more than you will them. And the other enemy player has respawned right away too, so we're kind of forced right again onto the back foot here. And I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this fight as we say our goodbyes. Of course, I will do a build video for this guy, and that will be coming in the very near future for you guys. And of course, I will put that build on my website if you want a written version of it. Be sure to check out pvpnewworld.com, not only for the builds, but I've got a ton of information on the game there as well. Give me a follow on Twitter if you guys want to keep up to date with me, and of course, follow me on Twitch if you guys want to check out what's going on for the last couple days of this beta, and I'll be streaming a lot when the game comes out as well. And if you've got a cool clip and you want to be a part of the first episode of the New World Top 5 Battles, you can send that to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. We are sponsored by What the Fast. They're a VPN for gamers. They can give you better ping to your favorite games. Free to try for the first month. A link down below in the description for you guys. And as always, a massive thank you and shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. Without you guys, I couldn't do this job, so thank you so much for supporting. Thank you everybody so much just for tuning in and watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night, everyone.